here at this very inspiring Standard Chartered Marathon in Dubai, but I'm here to support a special cause in support of patients who suffer from a condition called spondyloarthritis. This initiative is kindly supported and sponsored by Abbvie. Spondyloarthritis is a very common condition that causes inflammation in the spine and sometimes other joints. And what is unique about this condition is that it affects young people. Quite a lot of young people suffer from back pain, but they always have a reason to explain it, either working long hours, sitting long hours, driving, etc. But spondyloarthritis is a very unique condition where it affects spine, not because of your posture or your work style or etc., but it's a condition that is from within. That is, it's an immune-mediated condition, which means your own immune system is affecting your own spine joints and causing inflammation. These are called autoimmune conditions, and spondyloarthritis is one of them. Typically, it hits people in their 20s or 30s, but the symptoms usually have an on and off pattern. Now, the typical hallmark of spondyloarthritis, if untreated over a period of time, can develop what is called as a bamboo spine, which means the entire spine fixes and becomes very rigid, where the person completely loses mobility in the spine. And how do we know that we may be suffering from spondyloarthritis? There are some very early warning symptoms one should be aware of. Stiffness in the back, which is worse first thing in the morning when you wake up, or at night time, or when you're sitting for prolonged hours without movement. This is what triggers stiffness in the back, unlike many other mechanical back problems which get worse when you're walking or moving around. But in spondyloarthritis, the stiffness is always worse when you're not moving, especially in the night and in the morning hours. And typically once the person starts moving about, the stiffness gets better and sometimes completely disappears during the day. Spondyloarthritis is not a condition of spine or joints alone, but it can affect other parts of the body. It is associated with a skin condition called psoriasis. It may affect eyes, causing a condition called uveitis, or in some people they may have inflammation of the bowels causing colitis. So here I am to support this condition so that we can increase awareness of this condition in young people who need to identify this early and see the appropriate doctor. Either your orthopedic doctors or your general doctors should be able to identify the symptoms and promptly refer you to a rheumatologist who can do appropriate investigations, confirm the diagnosis, and treat the condition.
الهدف النهارده ان احنا بنطلق الحمله بتاعه التهاب العمود الفقري النهارده في ماراثون دبي عشان نبين للناس اهميه الحركه ومضاعفات هذا المرض، انه ممكن يخليك قاعد ما بتتحركش ومش قادر تتعايش مع ظروف حياتك الطبيعيه. اما يجي لك الاعراض بتاعه التهاب العمود الفقري ما تتاخرش ان انت تروح لدكاتره متخصصين، ما تهملش نفسك وما تفتكر ما تاخدش مسكنات وتقول لا الموضوع هيعدي، لا روح للدكتور واعرف انت عندك ايه. بتهيألي ان احنا باطلاقنا الحمله دي السنه دي في ماراثون دبي 2016 نامل ان احنا في خلال 3-4 سنين المرض يكون اكتشف، ما يبقاش فيه مريض مش عارف يكتشف المرض، يكون فيه توعيه تامه بالمرض واعراضه وكيفيه وطرق علاجه. بتهيألي ان دي رؤيتنا في 3-4 سنين جايه. احنا بنعمل توعيه من خلال ان احنا ككل موظفي شركه ابفي في الخليج بنجري معاكم عشان ندعم المرضى المصابين بمرض التهاب العمود الفقري.
This is my 7th year completing the 10-kilometer Standard Chartered Marathon. And every year I'm running really because I'm inspired by my patients. My patients suffer from arthritis, and I want to raise awareness that arthritis does not just affect young people. Old people. That's what people think, that it affects old people, but arthritis can affect you at any age. And especially this year, we're running to raise awareness of a condition called axial spondyloarthritis, which is a condition of young people, usually young men, who suffer from back pain. We want to tell you not to turn your back on this. Not to turn your back on this is an initiative by Abbvie Pharmaceuticals, which is trying to raise awareness that young people can suffer from arthritis. Your chronic low back pain may not be only because you're sitting too long or you're not active. And actually being active can help your back pain. We want to raise awareness that this can help you. So we are encouraging our patients to exercise, to be active, but at the same time, every day, I'm confronted by my patients who are so brave and who run and keep active, keep going, taking care of their families, going to their jobs, despite a painful, chronic and debilitating disease.